negatives of astral projection. We are Trinity Oracles. I'm Erica. This is Jasmine and Candace. We are 3 real psychic sisters. We do personal reading. We have an Oracle Card Readers Academy. We learn how to read cards just like us. We also have a really juicy Patreon that we just talked about why the rapture never comes. So check that out. Everything is going to be in the description box below. So let's talk about astral projection. So what is astral projection?
It's also known as astral traveling.
So astral projection is basically when people go to sleep, and most people unconsciously and unintentionally, their soul gets out their body and their soul travels. Their soul might go to heaven, it might go to a different dimension, all over the place. So that's what happens.
And some people do it intentionally.
Yes.
They're like, what do you call it? Experts at leaving their
astral
body.
Projection.
Like people who work for the government.
Yes. What? Let's talk about the positives. The first thing that's a positive, people when they astral project, they actually learn things when they go to the other side. A lot of people actually go to heaven and they go over there and they invent, they learn things, and they go to the Akashic Records, check out their Akashic Records book, and as well as others.
If you experience a lot of deja vu, you were in the Akashic Records. You had already seen this going, you already saw this experience that was going to happen.
And a lot of people will visit deceased loved ones and they're having an amazing time with them. They'll get closure, and then some people are like, oh, that was just a dream. It's like, no. And like a lot of people say, oh, it was so real, I think I was really there. No, you actually were there. You were astral projecting over there with your deceased loved ones.
Twerking and everything with them,
partying, hanging out, barbecuing,
for real,
making ribs.
But didn't you go one time to a planet and you was dancing? What was that?
I forgot about that. You told me that a long time ago.
I went to a planet. I felt really good. Like it was like they had rave music on, and it was like I wasn't in my body, but I knew I had a body. And it was like boom, boom, boom. And they were like aliens. They were like, it was like that, and they were like slow down to the rhythm. But it was. I felt really good. I felt really lifted. I felt really good. And I woke up. I was like, wow, I wish I would have stayed there. It was astral projection.
Have they taken you back? Have you gone back?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, dang.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
But you know, you might have had too much soul, too much rhythm. You know, they was like, you out dancing up.
Exactly.
Was there a Soul Train line?
No.
Oh,
but they were like all blue though. That's when they were blue. They're just like boom, boom, boom. They had no hair.
Nope, there was bald headed.
They were all
okay, bald headed scallywags.
Did they look like people?
No, they're aliens.
Oh, okay.
Like they were blue, but with like the big black eyes.
No,
like,
they look like more like reptilian dinosaurish.
Really?
Yeah. It was a good time though.
Okay.
All right, next up is you see the future and dodge things. I actually had an astral travel experience. This was years ago. I didn't know I was astral traveling. I was just like, oh, this is just something. But then I saw a person in it. And later on, I was asking somebody about it, and they're like, oh yeah, that was like somebody that was going to be like bad in your life. I was like, oh goodness, thank goodness I saw them. And I saw the situation, so I was able to dodge it. But yeah, being able to dodge things really helps people. I've heard other people say that too. They've been like driving and they saw themselves, maybe getting into an accident or something, and then they were able to not get into the accident because they traveled to it before. Yeah,
that's kind of like deja vu, kind of.
Yeah.
Also, another positive of astral traveling is connecting with your higher self. Some of you guys have always been like, how do I connect with my higher self? And it's like, little do you know, you've actually been doing it in your sleep. And when you connect with your higher self a lot in your sleep, you will actually wake up with kind of like more spiritual downloads. Sometimes you don't wake up with spiritual downloads. Sometimes you just wake up like feeling good. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just feel so good. Or I just woke up feeling so inspired. You might have a lot of stuff you want to write down all of a sudden, or you're full of ideas. Well, you connected with your higher self. And that's why you're having all these ideas and things are just going smoothly. So it'd be good, if you learn how to practice astral traveling and connecting with your higher self. I'm going to tell you something. It takes a lot of practice, like a significant amount. Like you damn near have to become an expert. So yeah.
And then sometimes also with the dodging things in the future, when you go to the other side and you see something in the future that's going to be a danger, let's say for example you're saying a person that you might potentially date in the future, and then some people will get a reading, they're like, oh, their soul feels so familiar for me, but there's something about them I just can't pick up. Is this a past life lover or something that did me dirty? I'm like, no, you actually astral traveled, saw that person's going to be bad for you, and your higher self is basically telling you, don't date that person, don't take them seriously, and then you can dodge that horrible relationship that was coming. So a lot of people actually travel to different dimensions and actually meet otherworldly beings. And when they do this, it actually makes people feel like they're not alone, that we're not the only people in the world, in this big galaxy, basically, we live in.
Yep. So now let's roll into the negatives of astral projection, astral traveling. If you are an empath, you guys need to be extra careful. Number one, you may astral travel to the Akashic records and you're seeing all these past lives. Remember, empaths tend to absorb other people's energy and think it's theirs. They're like, oh man, I'm angry all of a sudden. Oh man. And it's like, no, the person next to you is angry. So you might be in the Akashic records and you're looking at stuff and you're thinking, you're like, oh wow, I feel like this is me. That's not you 90% of the time. You are actually reading other people's past lives, or your soul is connecting with that past lives. But another reason why empaths need to be extra careful is because they tend to pick up on other souls' energy that are there looking at the Akashic records, that are just, you're in the soul realm. You're picking up on other people's energy. You're absorbing low vibrational souls' energy. You can pick up attachments. You can pick up demons. You can pick up all sorts of things if you don't know how to astral travel or astral project correctly. You lack the protection. So you guys need to be extra precautious and not believe everything that you see or feel or hear, it pertains to you. You have to learn discernment. You have to learn it, okay? But you also have to learn how to protect yourself.
Okay. So what also happens to a lot of souls have so much fun being outside their body, they actually get used to that feeling. So your soul will actually get stuck in other dimensions and not want to come back. So that's a danger of it. And some people, they start becoming very airheaded, extremely ungrounded. They're not in reality. They're out of touch with reality. And people start to notice. A lot of people, is because their soul is not in their body. So you need to really call your soul back into your body.
Another negative of constant astral travel or astral projection is experiencing sleep paralysis. Well, actually, when people sleep, I don't know if you guys know, but everybody goes through paralysis at night. It happens. But what's happening is your soul is trying to get back into your body right at the time you're in sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is actually part of the sleep cycle. Okay? So for you guys who experience that a lot, you need to learn how to astral travel, how to astral project correctly. You have to learn. It'll help you combat your soul trying to come back in at the most inconvenient time.
That's happened to me before sleep paralysis. I was like, I wasn't trying to do anything. It just happened. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on?
Exactly. And it can be scary for those who don't know that this is a natural part of the sleep process. So for those of you guys who do like the astral projection, you come back and sleep paralysis, it'd be good for you guys also to learn lucid dreaming. Because you become conscious, like, wait a minute, I'm in sleep paralysis, my soul is coming back. I'm going to send my ass to the Akashic records. I'm going to send my ass to heaven. I'm going to send my ass to the dance party with the aliens, you know. I'm going to go sit with the ascended masters and learn things. I'm going to go connect with my higher self. You know, I'm going to go check out past lives. So that's what you guys need to do. All right. Book your reading with one of the Trinity Oracles sisters. Links in the description box below. Enroll in the Oracle Card Readers Academy. Book your 2026 personalized forecast and see what's coming up for you next year. And join our Patreon where we got some juicy stuff. We just talked about the rapture and other juicy topics. Until next time, peace.